God says, don't skip this. This message is for your heart. It is for the deepest part of you that still wonders why everything fell apart. I have come to speak truth over the confusion, to lift the veil that someone tried to keep over your eyes, to help you reclaim your peace, to help you understand that this heartbreak was not your fault, and that you have always been worthy of love that stays. There is a woman who inserted herself where she did not belong. A woman who wanted to take something that was not meant for her hands. Like this video and subscribe our channel if you trust in God. She did not come into your life to help you heal. She came to feed an emptiness in herself that she could not name. She came with envy in her spirit and a hunger to be seen. She came pretending to be innocent, but her heart was carrying shadows she never wanted you to discover. There is something she is hiding even now, a secret she buried beneath layers of charm and excuses, a secret she never intended for you to learn. This secret is the reason your spirit has been restless, the reason you have felt that something still does not add up, the reason you have awakened in the middle of the night, questioning everything. I am here to tell you, you are not crazy. You are not imagining what you feel. You are not overreacting. You are sensing the truth your soul has always known. Listen closely, child, because this is your moment of clarity. This is the hour when the fog begins to lift, and what has been hidden must come to the surface. That woman did not simply fall into your partner's life by accident. She positioned herself there with intention. She studied your relationship. She noticed every small distance, every crack, every unspoken resentment. She used those cracks to slip inside. She whispered things you could not hear. She planted doubts in the soil of someone you trusted. She did it with the skill of someone who has done it before. She knew exactly what to say. Type, God, please save me. Exactly when to appear. Exactly how to play the role of comforter. But there is more. This woman has carried another secret, something that would break your heart again if you knew it fully. But I am here to give you the strength to face it, and to remind you that her actions do not define your worth. This secret she holds is this: she never loved your partner the way you did. She was never there for genuine connection. She was there to prove she could take something precious from someone else. She was there to feel powerful. She was there to fill a void she never confessed to anyone. That is why you felt something hollow whenever she entered the room. That is why your spirit tightened, even when your mind tried to stay polite. Your soul was warning you. Your intuition was screaming the truth, and you tried to bury it under hope and understanding. You tried to give grace where it was never deserved. You tried to believe that love alone could fix the damage. But child, hear me now. This was never your burden to carry. This was never your test to prove how much you could endure. This was a moment designed to reveal who was meant to stay and who was never loyal. You are not abandoned. You are not unloved. You are not unworthy. I have been watching over you, even when you cried alone behind closed doors, even when you felt too ashamed to tell your closest friends, even when you blamed yourself for things you did not cause. I am here to say, no more shame, no more guilt, no more hiding your truth just to make others comfortable. The woman who came between you and your partner is keeping another secret too. She has already started to regret what she has done. She is beginning to realize that what she took will never satisfy her, that no amount of stolen affection can fill her emptiness, that no victory over someone else's heart can bring real peace. Comment, I love you, Lord. Her regret is growing. Her conscience is speaking louder each day. But that is her journey to face, not yours. You are not responsible for her healing. You are not here to rescue her from her own deception. You are here to heal yourself, to reclaim your heart, to remember your divine worth. Child, I want you to breathe with me now. Place your hand over your heart. Feel how it is still beating. Feel how your spirit is still alive. Even after all you have endured, you are still here, still capable of loving. still capable of receiving love in return, still chosen by heaven for a destiny no one can steal. Do you understand that nothing can cancel the plans I have for you? Not betrayal, not abandonment, not the lies of a woman who was never honest. I have seen your tears. I have counted every sigh. I have gathered every prayer you whispered into the darkness. And I have come to tell you nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been lost forever. Even this heartbreak will be turned into something sacred. Even this season of loneliness will be transformed into strength. You are being prepared for something bigger, something truer, something holy. You will not repeat this same pain again, because now you see clearly. Now you understand what your intuition was trying to show you. Now you know that love is never about control, never about stealing, never about proving you are better than someone else. Love is about truth. Love is about freedom. Love is about choosing each other in honesty. You deserve that kind of love, and it is coming. Even if you cannot see how yet, even if you feel too tired to believe. I am working in places you cannot see. I am rearranging hearts. I am bringing clarity to confused minds. I am calling back what belongs to you, and I am removing what was only meant to teach you. Let this be your confirmation. You are not imagining what you feel. You are not wrong to sense her deceit. You are not wrong to feel your heart recoil from her presence. Your soul was never blind. It was always wise enough to discern the truth. You have a gift of knowing, a gift that others sometimes try to dismiss. But I gave you that gift to protect you, to lead you, to remind you that you are my beloved, and I will never abandon you to the plans of those who wish to harm you. Now, I ask you to release this woman from your spirit. Let go of the obsession with understanding every detail. Let go of the fantasy that someday she will apologize in a way that heals you. Your healing does not depend on her confession. Your freedom does not depend on her regret. Your joy does not depend on her approval. Your peace is yours to claim. And today, I am giving it back to you. Take it. Hold it close. Let it remind you that you are not alone. You are never alone. I have dispatched angels to stand guard around your heart, to shield you from further harm, to guide you into the next chapter of your story, a chapter where you are stronger, wiser, softer in all the right ways, and unbreakable in your faith. When the memories return, do not be afraid. When the doubts whisper again, speak this truth over them: I am loved, I am chosen, I am protected, and nothing can separate me from the destiny heaven has prepared. This is your time to rise, your time to remember, your time to reclaim what was always yours, your worth, your peace, your hope. And when you are tempted to think it was all for nothing, remember this: even betrayal has been transformed in my hands. Even heartbreak is holy when it leads you back to yourself. Even pain can be the doorway to miracles. You are not defined by what you did. You are defined by who you are. A precious soul, a child of the divine, a heart that can never be truly stolen. And if you need a sign that better days are coming, this is it. I am with you. I am for you. And I will never stop loving you. Rest in this truth. Breathe in this peace. Trust that the secrets meant to destroy you have no power here. Only light remains. Only love endures. Only your destiny stands unshaken. When you close your eyes tonight, know that heaven is closer than your next heartbeat. Know that angels are surrounding you as you sleep. Know that your heart will feel whole again. You are not alone. You are never alone. This is your moment of healing. This is your miracle. Receive it now. And remember, you are loved beyond measure. You are guided by grace. You are guided by grace. You are destined for a love that is true. And nothing, Not even the most carefully hidden secret can change that. Rest in hope. Stand in faith. You are ready to begin again. I am with you always. I have more to reveal to you, more that your heart has been yearning to hear, because I know there are still questions swirling inside you, questions that keep you awake when the world is quiet, questions that whisper, was it all a lie? Did any of it mean anything? Child, hear me clearly. Not everything was false. Not every moment was empty. Your love was real. Your devotion was sincere. Your hope was pure. It is not your fault that someone else could not meet you with the same honesty. It is not your fault that a heart so restless wandered where it should never have gone. Do not let the deception of another person convince you that your love was wasted, because nothing offered from a sincere spirit is ever wasted. Every prayer you spoke over your relationship reached my ears. Every tear you shed watered seeds of wisdom you could not yet see growing. Every ache in your chest became an opening for my light to pour through you. There is no shame in having loved deeply. There is no regret in having believed the best of someone. That is your beauty. That is your gift. That is what makes you a beacon in a world that often forgets how to love. Do not lose that light because of one woman's secret. Do not close your heart and pretend you no longer care, because your softness is not weakness. Your tenderness is not a flaw. It is evidence of the divine moving through you. Evidence that you are capable of more than the world can understand. I know there is still a part of you that wonders, if I had done something different, could I have stopped this? No, beloved, this was not your responsibility to prevent. This was not your burden to carry. Some souls choose shadows, no matter how brightly you shine. Some hearts choose shortcuts, no matter how patiently you wait for them to grow. It is not your calling to fix what another refuses to heal. You are here to rise above it, to stand in your truth, to remember that you are loved by a presence far greater than any earthly affection. Even now, angels are gathering around you. I have commanded them to encircle you in protection, to clear the path before you, to fill your room with a peace so deep it will quiet the questions and still the storms in your mind. Breathe now. Feel my presence settling upon you like a warm blanket. You are safe here. You are cherished here. You are free here. I want you to understand something else, child. This season of heartbreak is not the end of your story. It is a sacred threshold, a doorway into the life you have been praying for, even when you did not have the words. This pain is not punishment. It is preparation. It is the cleansing of what could never go where I am taking you next. You asked for a love that is honest. You asked for a love that is lasting. You asked for a partner who would see the depths of your soul and never run. Those prayers are still alive. They have not been forgotten. They have not been denied. They are unfolding in divine timing. And when you look back on this chapter, you will see that even this betrayal was a necessary release, a release of what was never rooted in truth, a release of what could not sustain the calling upon your life, and a release of the illusions that kept you small. You were never meant to shrink yourself to keep someone else comfortable. You were never meant to silence your intuition so others would stay. You were never meant to dim your brilliance to avoid envy. I created you to shine. I created you to love without fear. I created you to walk in purpose and power. That is why this revelation hurts so much, because it is burning away everything that could not honor who you really are. You are stepping into a new season, beloved, a season where you will no longer apologize for being too much, a season where you will no longer tolerate crumbs of affection, a season where you will stand tall, knowing your worth is unshakable. And yes, there will be love again. Love that does not hide secrets in the dark. Love that does not flinch at your honesty. Love that does not waver when tested. You are worthy of that love. You have always been worthy. No betrayal can take that from you. No lie can erase the truth of who you are. No rejection can remove your place in the divine plan. I know that right now your heart feels tender. I know it feels as though it might never mend. But I promise you this, you will wake up one morning and feel the weight lifting. You will look in the mirror and see the spark returning to your eyes. You will feel the air around you shifting. You will know that something sacred has taken root, that this pain has become the soil for miracles. When that day comes, and it will, remember this message. Remember that heaven stood beside you. Remember that angels wept with you and held you close. Remember that your faith carried you through the darkness. I am not finished with you. I am not finished with your story. I am not finished with the dreams you tucked away because they felt too painful to touch. Those dreams are being revived even now. They are stirring beneath the ashes of disappointment. They are stretching toward the light of a new dawn. Breathe, child. It is safe to hope again. It is safe to believe again. It is safe to open your heart to the possibility of joy. You are not cursed. You are not forsaken. You are not destined to repeat the same heartbreak. The woman who came between you and your partner will face the truth she has tried to outrun. But that is no longer your concern. Release her. Release the story. Release the need to understand every detail. You do not have to carry this any longer. It was never yours to hold forever. Lay it at my feet now. Let me lift this burden from your shoulders. Let me breathe peace into the places that still ache. You have done enough. You have tried enough. You have loved enough. Now it is time for you to rest in grace, to trust that I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see, to know that all things are being woven together for your good, even this, especially this. Your tears are precious to me. Your sorrow is seen and honored, and your healing is inevitable. Rest, beloved. You are not alone. You are never alone. Heaven is closer than your next breath, and I am holding you in my arms even now. Tomorrow will be brighter. Your spirit will feel lighter, and you will rise from these ashes with a strength you never knew you carried. This is your promise. This is your destiny. This is your divine inheritance, and no secret, no betrayal, no human failing can take it away. I love you more than you can fathom. I am with you in every moment, and I will never stop fighting for your joy. Breathe in this truth. Let it fill every empty space inside you. Let it remind you that you are cherished beyond measure. And when you doubt again, because you will, return to these words. Return to my voice. Return to the knowing that you were never abandoned. You were simply being prepared for something greater. This is your season to heal, to reclaim your heart, to believe in love that will never betray you. And I will walk with you every step of the way. I am Archangel Michael, and this is my promise. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And I will never stop reminding you, you are worthy. You are chosen. You are loved. Always. Forever. Amen. And now, beloved, let me speak to the part of you that still feels broken. The part of you that wonders if you will ever be the same again. I see how your heart has tried to protect itself. How you have built walls so high no one could climb them. How you have hidden behind polite smiles and quiet strength. But inside, you still ache. Inside, you still carry the question, why did this happen to me? Child, I need you to know, this did not happen to punish you. This did not happen because you were unworthy. This did not happen because you failed. This happened because some souls have wounds they refuse to heal. Some souls choose to feed their emptiness in ways that harm others. And sometimes you are standing too close when they break. It does not mean you deserve the shrapnel. It does not mean you were meant to live in sorrow. I am here to wipe away the residue of shame. I am here to wash you clean of the lies that said you were not enough. I am here to help you see yourself as heaven sees you, radiant, precious, strong, endlessly worthy. I know there are days when you wish you could go back to the moment before the deception, back to when you still believed everything was safe. But child, even if you could return, the truth would find you again. Because I love you too much to let you build a life upon illusions. I love you too much to let you settle for less than honesty. I love you too much to let you pretend you were happy when your spirit was quietly crying for more. This unveiling was an act of mercy, though it did not feel merciful. This exposure was an act of love, though it broke you open. Because now, finally, you are free to choose what is true. You are free to stand in your worth. You are free to say, no more. No more hiding. No more tolerating crumbs. No more shrinking to make space for people who cannot love you in fullness. Breathe in that freedom. Let it fill your lungs. Let it become the new song in your heart. You are not who you were before this heartbreak. You are wiser. You are braver. You are more compassionate, even toward yourself. That is how transformation happens, not in the easy seasons. Not when everything is smooth and predictable, but in the moments when everything falls apart and you choose to rise again. Child, you have risen, even when you thought you were too weak to stand, even when your spirit felt too tired to hope, even when you did not recognize your own reflection. You kept going, and that is a miracle. That is strength. That is proof that the divine lives within you. I want you to hear this now, as clearly as if I were whispering it into your ear. You are not too damaged to be loved. You are not too broken to be healed. You are not too far gone to be restored. You are exactly where you need to be. And you are exactly who you need to be in this moment. Do not rush your healing. Do not measure your progress by someone else's timeline. Do not shame yourself for feeling tender. Healing is not linear. Sometimes you will feel whole and free. Other times the memories will return like a wave. When that happens, do not panic. Do not tell yourself you have failed. You are simply being invited to lay down another layer of pain, to let go a little more, to surrender what was never yours to hold. I am here to walk you through it again and again until the weight is gone, until the lightness returns, until you no longer feel defined by this betrayal. And beloved, make no mistake, you will get there. You will arrive in a season where you wake up excited again, where you trust yourself again, where you trust love again, because you were born to love. You were created for connection. You are designed to experience relationships that nourish your spirit. You will not be alone forever. You will not carry this sorrow forever. There is someone being prepared for you even now. Someone whose heart is being softened. Someone whose spirit is learning how to love without fear. Someone who will look into your eyes and thank heaven that you did not give up, that you did not close yourself off, that you dared to heal even when it hurt. And when that day comes, you will understand why this had to happen, why the woman who came between you and your partner was allowed to reveal her true colors, because you were never meant to stay entangled in something so small. You were never meant to build a life on half-truths. You were meant for so much more. More honesty, more tenderness, more joy, more peace, and yes, more love. Breathe that in now. Let it become the new foundation beneath your feet. Let it replace the old story of not being enough, because that story was never true, not for a single moment. And child, I want you to know something else. You are allowed to grieve what you lost. You are allowed to feel sorrow for the dreams that did not come to pass. You are allowed to miss the party, parts of that relationship that were good, but you are also allowed to outgrow it, to release it without apology, to say, this is not my story anymore. and to walk forward, head held high, into a life that reflects your true worth. I am walking beside you. I am holding your hand. I am guarding your heart. And I am preparing you for a love that will never require you to abandon yourself. A love that will honor every sacred part of you. A love that will feel like coming home. It is closer than you think, closer than your doubts, closer than your fear, closer than the pain that still lingers. Trust this. Trust me. I will never leave you without comfort. I will never leave you without guidance. I will never stop reminding you who you are, a child of the Most High, a soul infused with light, a heart that can never truly be stolen. And when the old wounds start to ache, remember this truth: you survived, you overcame, and you will rise again. This is your season to heal. This is your season to rebuild. This is your season to rebuild. This is your season to reclaim every dream you once set aside. And I will be here, whispering courage into your spirit every step of the way. Breathe, beloved. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved beyond measure. You have nothing to prove. You have nothing to earn. You are already enough, exactly as you are. And nothing can ever change that. I am Archangel Michael. I am here. I am for you. I will never stop fighting for your healing, your peace, and your joy. Rest now in this promise. Tomorrow will bring new light, and you will rise to meet it. Close your eyes now, child. Place your hand over your heart once more. Feel the steady rhythm. Feel the life that still flows through you. Feel the quiet knowing that even here, especially here, you are held by something far bigger than this moment. I am wrapping you in a mantle of peace, a peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that will guard your mind and your spirit, a peace that will become the foundation for your next season. You are ready to rise, ready to hope again, ready to welcome the love that is coming to find you. And it will find you, because love is your birthright. Love is your destiny. Love is what you are made of. Nothing can separate you from that truth. Breathe it in. Let it anchor you in this moment. You are free now, free to forgive without excusing, free to release without bitterness, free to stand in your own light without fear. This is your liberation. This is your restoration. This is your miracle, and it is happening now. I am Archangel Michael, sent to remind you, you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not defined by what was done to you. You are defined by the love that created you, the love that sustains you, the love that will carry you forward into everything you deserve. When you wake tomorrow, hold this blessing close. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure, and nothing can ever take that away. Nothing. Rest in this truth tonight. Rise in this truth tomorrow, and walk in this truth all the days of your life. I am here. I will always be here, watching over you, fighting for your heart, calling you home to yourself, forever and ever. Amen.